took a New Year resolution on January 1st, as I do every year. But this year, something was different. I stuck with it. My New Year resolution was to take a break from social media. Of course, social media's got many advantages. It has become a necessity these days and for the future. It helps in strengthen relationships and connect with networks, which provide myriad number of opportunities. We use it as a tool to boost our career. Although, taking a break from it has been a spontaneous and one of the best decisions I've made. When I first downloaded Instagram in 2021, I thought to myself the ways in which I'd handle it and how I would educate myself. But I've gotten pulled into the rat race or a loop where it was how I got my instant dopamine. It was addictive, going from Instagram to Snapchat and Snapchat to Instagram until I fortunately get interrupted by something or somebody. Then I fall into the productivity guilt, looking at the amount of time that I could have used in doing something effective. Once I've deactivated Insta and deleted my Snapchat, first thing I've noticed was there was a time vacuum. I had a lot of time in my hands. It seems like a good thing, but since it happened in an instant, I just didn't know what to do. It was chaotic and confusing. I craved for the instant dopamine and entertainment that I once used to get, but gradually, I've learned how to manage the time. Secondly, I've noticed how present we could be by hearing the birds chirping early in the morning, bonding and having meaningful conversations with people around us. You can see the beauty around you without the filters, and we get time to do things that we're supposed to do and tick off our to-do lists. Now that's a good dopamine. There's this quote that I read recently in a newsletter by James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. Every time you do something, that is one less time you do it. One day, you will do something the final time, and you will rarely know when that day comes. Therefore, the best way to cherish life is to remind yourself of the life's impermanence. By doing this, you naturally slow down. Thirdly, I've realized how abnormal it is for us to know what's going on in the lives of 1,000 people as we watch Instagram stories. Not only do we waste our precious time, but also it could birth in jealousy and envy, and it's not a good feeling. In the Bible, the book of Proverbs, 14th chapter, 30th verse says, "A peaceful mind gives life to the body, but jealousy rots the bones." And lastly, I've realized how independently we can think and form opinions instead of restricting ourselves. We'll be able to formulate our own opinions instead of accepting what an influencer might say. At the end, Instagram and Snapchat have their own merits and demerits. In the chaos that we live in, it's healthy to take a break in between.